into the mountains for the first summit finish in this edition at Roccaraso Alemogna. 157 kilometers of tough climbing awaits the peloton. There's the race leader, the pink jersey, and there's a little counter move from Fuglsang going. He's highly placed in the general classification, don't forget, and this is a classic Astana 1-2. We've seen it so often. 10k to go then for Tim Wellens, for the Belgian rider who attacked on the lower slopes. He bluffed, made everyone think he was dying after Laurent Didier attacked first of all this man. And then when they drew him back, Wellens was the next man to go over the top. As Fuglsang and Sutsov pass through, 10 kilometers to go, and they have an advantage of 34 seconds over the group of Tom Dumoulin and the rest. So with Movistar on the front now doing a bit of work, that gap is beginning to come down a little. Tim Wellens as Vincenzo Nibali attacks. So the first big showing from one of the first big favourites on this edition of the Giro d'Italia, and it comes from the main man himself.
Travis safe there, cries Mike Stable here, and Dumoulin goes.
Well, Tom Dumoulin, who has looked in a spot of bother earlier on, used his team to bring back that attack from Fuglsang and Sutsov. Now he decides to go over the top, and he sails past Vincenzo Nibali. So the big Dutch time trialist in the leader's jersey is at it again. Meanwhile, what can you say about Tim Wellens? This is a wonderful solo performance from a rider who perhaps has much more in the locker in the years to come. Are we looking at a future Grand Tour contender? Zigzags a little from left to right in the closing funnel, but he's got minutes to play with as the race behind him is miles down the road, and he takes a big stage win. Congratulations to Tim Wellens. He virtually comes to an immediate halt and salutes the crowd over the line. A great win, he lifts his bike a lot.
Tom Dumoulin there in the pink jersey is going to strengthen his lead in that competition. Fuglsang best of the rest, he gets 6 seconds. Zakarin there in third, but what a ride by that man Tom Dumoulin for.
Provisional general classification then. Tom Dumoulin has a 26-second advantage over the new man in second place, Jakob Fuglsang. Ilno Zakarin bumps himself up to third place. Bob Jungels is still there in fourth. Well, a lot of fuss around the Astana team bus, as you can see, as we look down at the stage results here. Jakob Fuglsang finishing in second place to Wellens. To Foligno, 211 kilometres in total, and after yesterday's early showdown between the GC men in the summit finish today, it should be the last points of the day, and they're going to go to Colombia, and they go to Daniel Martinez. He takes 3 points for Kittel himself. What has happened to Marcel Kittel? It's game over, the end of the day for him. A bike change, a resignation, all that work for nothing. Here we go then, under the Flamme Rouge, into the final kilometre. Who's going to take this up now? Lampre Medina set the pace, but Andre Greipel is there, still in third wheel, with Nizzolo behind him. FDJ make their move on the left side of the road with Arnaud Demar. Second place to Marcel Kittel for Andre Demar. Andre Demar on stage 2. Can he go one better? He is perfectly poised now as Caleb Ewan is being shepherded into contention. There's Ewan. He's still got a man working for him. Sonny Colbrelli is still there for Bardiani CSF. Matteo Trentin for Ethics Quickstep. Tongue out, looking relaxed, looking handily placed. And for now, Greipel is out of position. He's dropped back to about 7th or 8th wheel. He's going to have to go for a long one. Porsev is there for Katusha. Anyone could win from here. 200 metres to go. Ewan opens up his sprint, gets low to the handlebars, and now comes the challenge from Modelo down the middle of the road. Greipel coming past them all though. Andre Greipel wins again from Nizzolo in second place. Modelo in third. What a sprint that was! Same results. The margin though much closer for Andre Greipel. Now I think we can hear from the winner once we've had a quick look at the general standings. No big changes there, a GC neutral game. Dumoulin took them wherever you are to live coverage as the race heads along 186 kilometres all the way from Foligno to this picture-perfect finish here in Arezzo. There are 2 intermediate sprints. Has dropped Monteguti, so this is it really. This is the move for Brambilla. For him, it's all about what he can do over the next 24.7 kilometres, and he's going to have to do it without any allies. Gianluca Brambilla for Italy and for Ethics Quickstep. Over the top you go. What is your advantage relative to the favourites who are closing in on you all the way? He passes through, 10 kilometres to go now, Gianluca Brambilla, and he is separated by 2 minutes from the big chasing group behind him on the road. He's got 27 seconds advantage to Matteo Monteguti. This is a moment of history for Gianluca Brambilla, just 27 years of age, in the best form of his life, riding on the biggest stage an Italian could possibly dream of, towards a stage win and the potential of the Maglia Rosa on the Giro d'Italia on a sun-baked afternoon here in Tuscany, with the whole country and all across the world people watching on to see whether he can do it. He's into the closing couple of hundred metres now, Gianluca Brambilla, and very soon now he will know that he has won stage 8 of the 99th Giro d'Italia, but he will know that's only half the story. Is it enough for the pink jersey? Gianluca Brambilla takes stage 8 into Arezzo. His moment is only half done. We're going to stop the clock, and very soon Gianluca Brambilla, the winner. Monteguti in second, Moser in third, Venter and De Marchi. What a showdown it was. And here are the overall standings. Confirmation of what I just told you. Brambilla takes over the race lead, 23 seconds down to Uno Zaccarin. Stephen Kruiswijk is in the podium place at 33 seconds. This is the Chianti Classico stage.
Here comes Bob Youngers, the white jersey at the second intermediate check. Still going very well indeed, isn't he? Top place, well done.
Well, Bob Youngers will, I hope, not be disappointed as he makes his way. Does he round this corner in one piece? Yes, he does. I hope he won't be too disappointed that he's being denied the opportunity to ride for a stage win, because had it remained dry, for sure he would have been a major threat to the time of Primoz Roglic. But Roglic can now breathe a little bit easier. He's not going to be bested by Bob Youngers on this occasion. Youngers, though, is in a GC battle, and he is doing brilliantly here. He posts a time of 52.30, which for all the main GC men will be a huge challenge to get the best. It's still going to be a very fast time, though, for the Costa Rican rider from Movistar. Where is the clock going to stop for this man? The rain continues to bucket down here at the finishing line. He runs up over the cobbled section, just a little rise in the road now, and drops down. Fingers poised over the brakes to come to a halt when he crosses that line, and he crosses it in 10th place. A very good time, 1:19 down in 53. It's a decent time from Brambilla.
Yeah, really good. So Brambilla needed a 53.51 to stay in pink, so he's not too far out.
So we've written him off far too early. Far too early we've written him off. Brambilla has a live chance of staying in pink, and that's why they were cheering him on through that last split time. 53.46, he's got a handful of seconds to play with. He stops the clock, 53.50, and that, Dan,
I think puts him in the lead, still in the pink by a second.
I hesitate to say it, or to call it, but that might well be enough. Great ride from Primoz Roglic. Matthias Brendler, as you'd expect, strong. The Austrian for Iron Cycling in second place. And Lengen from Iron Cycling taking up third. And here they come, 1 second separates Brambilla from Youngers. 1 second. Bob Youngers finds himself denied by his chance of going into the Maglia Rosa after stage 9 and taking it into the rest day has pulled up short, unbelievably, by Gianluca Brambilla. His teammate, let's not forget, for Ethics Quickstep, has denied. They head out from Campi Bisenzio for a rolling day, a total of 4 categorised climbs, and the first appearance on the race of a Cat 1. That comes with 16 kilometres to go. The Pian del Falco, after they come into Sestola and then head out onto a circuit, up over the ski station of Pian del Falco, dropping down again before a final category 3 time climb up to the finish line here in Sestola. So a fast and furious and a Maximus almost detached from a very, very small group now that contains Vincenzo Nibali. I can see Domenico Pozzovivo, Rafa Majka is up front. There are all the favourites are there except for this man. Is this the end for Gianluca Brambilla's reign in pink? 100 metres to go for Cunego. Now he opens up a gap, and Ciccone goes over the top of his leader, who's unable to hold his wheel, and it's a battle between the young Italian and the veteran Damiano Cunego. But Cunego is going to take 35 points and go back into the blue King of the Mountains jersey at the end of the day. Descent to come now. They go over the top. It's fairly flat for the first kilometre or a half as we look at well, what's happened here? Pirazzi coming together.
You can see Quite a unique situation. Absolutely fantastic to see Brambilla doing work on the front. I mean, he could just say, I'm going to sit in and try and keep the pink jersey myself, but he's putting it all on the line now for his Luxembourg teammates.
Gianluca Brambilla gives up. He's done his domestique job today in the Maglia Rosa, and he hands over to Jungels. Now it's all over to you, Bob Jungels. What can you do to peg back Andre Amador? Stage win on the Giro d'Italia for Giulio Ciccone. Taking a win in Sestola and celebrating it like the champion he might well become. Almost overwhelmed with emotion, on the line, a double punch, a bowing of the head. Victory for Ciccone. Giovanni Visconti hands over to Amador. He stops the watch now at 2:10, and there is the gap, and it has come back substantially. Gianluca Brambilla setting things up for Bob Jungels, but in the end a tremendous turn of pace for Bob Jungels has given him the pink jersey.